Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so, look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit, and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom. You can be anything you want to be. And when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Wow. What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. It's your boy G. To my right hand side, OG Commander's #1 fan, Chuck Littlejohn. And underneath us both, we have just week 2, Corey Davis. Week 2 of a long season for my dog down there, man. How y'all doing, fellas? Great football weekend.
Really, G? You picked your team to lose, really?
That's that network.
Yeah. I just saw that guy. You say don't study, just tie the game for Arizona, but he don't study film.
He did not tie the game. He dropped that ball. He didn't tie it. He dropped the ball.
They overturned it.
They about to right now. Watch this. That ball all on the ground.
Where you dropping that?
Watch. It bounced back up into his chest. Watch.
Oh, it did.
Yep. Yeah. That ain't about to count.
That homeboy too.
Yeah. AJ Green.
Yeah, he from South Carolina.
Yeah, that's no good, man.
AJ Green back? Wait, man. Yeah, I know. I forgot he was there. At Arizona.
That's not Kyler Murray's fault though.
It is his fault. We got him in this
He
situation.
hit him right in the chest, threw it right over a man's hand, extend that hand, that hit him right in the chest with the ball.
Listen, we're gonna start week 2 off right. And I'm gonna ask G. You gotta get off Kyler, man. You gotta get off those whatever it is you don't like about that dude, you gotta get off that man. Leave that man alone.
Why?
Huh? Why? Because you're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm gonna tell you something, Corey.
Well, you picking on that man.
You play like
Corey,
Trey.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what. Whoa! And what game was you at last Sunday? And how did your quarterback play?
See what? So how did you switch up from my quarterback to who we talking about?
Because that leading into
guess what?
Listen.
Your quarterback trash. Carson Wentz trash. Trash.
Okay. What's your record?
1-1, just like yours.
Okay, then thank you very much. But that's leading into the conversation I'm about to make. The reason that G hates Kyler Murray so much is the fact that Kyler Murray makes more than that. But yet still,
Is that why?
But get this, Corey. But yet still, he always says that when they have contracts, they should push for more. But yet, this dude pushed for more. He got more, and G still hates it.
And I'm trying to figure out. I didn't understand why. But if that's the case, then that is terrible. That's terrible.
Why?
And y'all are trying to deflect from what y'all teams did. Y'all trying to take it to somewhere else.
Oh no, we can talk about that. I'm not scared of that. But we talking about Kyler Murray right now because they're playing, and you were wrong too because they've been had overtime.
You saw the ball hit the ground. You saw it hit the ground.
But get this, Corey. We didn't hear G saying a whole lot negative about Kyler Murray till he signed his new contract.
Right. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm hearing more and more little pieces and little jabs, every time he get an opportunity, I'm like this. Because at first in me, I was like, okay, just don't like to do. Next thing I'm like, okay, another one. Then another show, another one. I'm like, why is it so terrible to this dude? And then he'll hit them little innuendo. Yeah, he don't study. Yeah, that's like what I was saying, man. Like I was saying, that he'll keep the show going. after he said the dude don't study or he'd throw a jab at him. Look, don't be like that. Leave Kyler Murray alone. Now, okay, so since he said that, G, is that true? Is it that you don't like the kid because he make more?
I told you. I don't think he reads coverages. I think he just relies on his talent to be able to run all around the field. That he doesn't. I don't think he's a good quarterback.
But you didn't say that until the contract situation, until that situation about him not studying and reading. You never said anything.
Y'all said that.
No. When did you say that?
I didn't say that.
I've
always said that. I've always said he don't know how to read. I always said he don't know how to read.
No,
that's been my whole gripe with him.
No,
that's been my issue with Kyler Murray from the beginning. Is he just relies on his talent?
Wow.
That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead and bring my guy in, man. Bring my guy in.
My guy, OG, he wants to blame it on Dak's contract. I never said anything about Dak's contract. He made that up.
I'm saying you didn't start with all your bashing until that contract came out. I never said that you said because of the contract. I said that's the reason all the bashing started.
Okay. Well,
hey, let's talk about dog. A to the Z Media Network. Zach's in the building. Newlywed. What's up, Brody?
How's everybody doing? Cooper Rush for president, man. Two starts, 2 game-winning drives. Man.
Here we go.
I thought you being married was gonna change your attitude. Obviously, it did not.
Hey,
here we go.
Hey, I didn't say we were doing nothing in the Super Bowl. Don't get that twisted. I'm just saying I'm happy for Cooper Rush and the Cowboys. Yeah, and I'm also happy for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Hey. Just like I was happy for Tampa Bay last week.
Hey, that's cool. We got Cooper Rush. We got the president in the building now.
Yeah, okay. Believe that if you want to. See how long that lasts.
Okay. Well,
just let me have my moment, Chuck.
No, I'm not gonna let you have your moment.
Hey, I've agreed with you on the Cowboys enough. Let me have my moment, man.
Hey, before we jump into it, let's give a big shout out to the Las Vegas Aces on their first title ever. The Las Vegas Aces, the OG's team. He's been talking about them since the season began. They came in with a new head coach and Becky Hammond, who came from the Spurs, and she took them where Bill Lambert couldn't, and that's over
showing them why she should have been an NBA head coach too.
Exactly. Congratulations goes out to the Las Vegas Aces, Aja Wilson, Chelsea Gray. I don't know if they did the MVP of the playoffs, but she definitely should have been.
She was the MVP.
She was the MVP. Okay.
Yeah.
Outstanding series. I think she has the record for field goal percentage in a series at 71%. She was lights out the whole series. Big shot maker, big shot taker, man. Congratulations goes out to them. OG, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get your pom-poms going, baby. Let's get it.
Oh, the pom-pom been going all season long.
You're right about that. You've been dancing and shaking. You've been shaking his ass for that team the whole year.
And they just backing all the junk talking I did.
You did.
From beginning to end.
They did.
That's it. You going all this time? That's it. They've been doing it from the beginning. That's it.
Oh no, I'm gonna let y'all say something. I'm
that was easy.
No, it ain't over. I'm gonna let y'all come back. I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all want to say. Then I'm gonna come back with rebuttals because I know it's gonna be something.
Well, I don't have.
All right, well, cool.
I was just rooting against them, because I was only rooting against them because you rooting for them. Like I said, I learned more through the season, because of y'all. And at the same time, I give credit where credit is due. You staked your claim on them the whole season. I give you that. You from game one, I think you had already been vested in this team, and I should have rolled with you. Nevertheless, I'm a hater sometimes, and I'll admit that. But at the same time, now Becky Hammond, she was on the Spurs coaching staff. Is that the same woman?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, big ups to her. I think she made a good move in terms of showing people what she can do coach wise. I'm still up in the air in terms of being a head coach in the NBA, but I'm sure it will happen soon. If her resume continues to boast itself the way it is, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations to them and her.
Big country, man. You want to add something to that, Brody?
Yeah, man. I mean, being the summer league, the most important. And her, and she won a championship or two. She was a great assistant. She filled in for Pop, and he didn't even pick Tim Duncan to be the fill-in head coach when he was away. Her reason. Team, and she's the coach, and they're fans now. That's fans everywhere. It was a great game, great series.
You breaking up a little bit, Big Country. Say that one more time.
I just said it was a great series and a great game. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you breaking up, Big Country. You breaking up, Brody. All right, let's go. Let's go to the OG. OG, you got any rebuttals on anything we said? We all gave flowers. I don't really know if there's really a rebuttal to throw out there, but
well, the rebuttal was, I guess, that you and Corey always wanted to be the opposition. They never could see the light, and I tried to save y'all the seat on the bus, but y'all constantly turned that seat down. So sooner or later, y'all gonna start listening to me and knowing I'm gonna pick a winner.
You only wanted to do that because that was your home girl, though. Come on, man. Let's keep it real.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got.
Regardless of whether she homegirl or not, I said when the season started, there was going to be the Aces. Now, one thing that Becky Hammond did do when they were interviewing her at the end of the game, she did mention Bill Laimbeer and gave him a few flowers, I guess, for being the former coach. So she did do that much.
She did do that. Okay.
Yeah. But you just to know they won without Asia having 30 points today. She only had 11 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
But Williams, a guard, came off the bench and scored 17. She was draining threes at the end of the game.
Right.
So she gave a how I like to put it, a Steve Kerr when he gave Jackson his dues whenever they won that first one. So she kind of gave some credit. Okay, that's nice. That's sweet.
Yeah. He was at the game and she mentioned him.
Okay. Good. So, well, congratulations to the Aces. I saw, and I don't know if I really have ever seen this before, but I've seen the Indiana Fever on their social media page give a big shout out to the Las Vegas Aces for winning the championship.
Who did this?
The Indiana Fever. I don't know if I really ever seen another team give a shout out to the other teams winning the championship. I see players do it. Yeah. I mean, you don't want nobody else to win. You want to win. Like you.
Well, but the Indiana Fever wasn't nowhere near it, though. They, I mean, was it a bad thing to do that?
I think for me, as a competitor, I'm not going to wish you no doggone congratulations. I'm not doing that.
Now, when you say the Indiana Fever, was it like like a representative on Facebook or TikTok? Twitter. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Twitter.
So it could have been like a 'cause I know they have employees that kind of troll the internet just in case some bad things are said, or so it was probably somebody that works for the for the company. But like I think my wife just put it as sisterhood, so somebody good shout out, bam bam boom, Hey, I don't think it's that terrible. You and your hate bag today, man. What's going on with you?
Yeah.
Would you do that, OJ?
I don't think I would do that either. Like you say, I've seen players do it, but I have seen a franchise shout out another franchise for winning the championship. Yeah, I don't know if I do that either.
I guess I'm just saying I don't see,
Did the Falcons? Did the Falcons?
Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't you do that. You just feeling good because y'all just won. Don't do that.
I'm just saying. I mean, Big Country, would you do that, Big Country? Would you?
No.
Okay. It's not just me.
I think what my wife is saying is like women do different things. You know what I'm saying? Women congratulate, girl, you look good. Them pants look good. Or you look so nice. Your hair look nice. It's a woman's thing, or like it's a sisterhood thing. I don't see it being a bad thing. You're right. The NFL or men's, they won't do that. However, these are big accomplishments for the WNBA. These women accomplishments. Look, matter of fact, Chuck been advocating all season in the same type of sense. But I don't see it being an issue when because women do that. Women compliment women. Men, we hate.
Yes.
You do
have that is a valid point.
We're competitors.
What?
But we're competitors. Like
women are too. But I'm just saying they're more gracious winners. I'm just saying women are gracious winners and losers. We're not.
Got a point.
That's true.
That's a good point.
But one last thing on that though.
I call it soft. You call it gracious.
The last thing I want to say is on WNBA. I just hope that the WNBA starts getting pushed more than what it's been, and being more evident, and being on your local channels, your ESPNs, more than when it comes to the finals and the playoffs. Because basically that's all the time they're on ESPN. So I think they need to be more. I guess they need to support, probably more support of the WNBA to push them, to push it out there and make it be more, more vivid and out there as far as the WNBA is concerned.
That's Galen. That ain't me.
The word,
Galen, soft is the wrong choice of words. Where's your wife at this point? When, normally I'm getting beat up. Look, I'm telling on it. He is him.
Oh,
see what you did? Why?
It's good sport. It's good sportsmanship. So y'all like that? Y'all like that commercial? Hey, he was out of bounds. It's actually your ball. He was out of bounds. Y'all like that?
Stand right here.
No,
but they say if you ain't
being all in his feelings to the point where when you're not even in the competition, you can't congratulate the person to be a win. That's soft.
That is your competitor. There's 30. What is it? 16 teams.
No. That's your competitor. No. That's your competitor if you are playing up against them. If you're sitting at home watching the game, that is not your competitor. You're already out of the competition. The competition is over for you.
No, it's always your competitor.
It will be next season. No, it will.
That's right.
I need some popcorn.
What you say, Kanisha? Get on the screen, Kanisha. Get on the screen.
I can't get on the screen because I look like a mom that's trying to get her kids ready for bed, so I can't get on the screen right now. But what I will say to you is women are very mature and gracious about that, right? Like, here's the thing. Not everybody is going to win. So when we're in the competition, it's my job to bring it and win. But if the competition is over and you have won, there's no need in me being a hater. There's no reason for me to not be able to say, hey, sis, good job. Like, what's the problem with that? That's not softness. That's actually strength.
Okay. And I agree with that. I agree with the player going out, hey, says good job. I don't agree with the organization doing it. I don't agree with that. Now, my organization, they need to be trying to get better, but they don't need to be out there congratulating people.
Well, yeah, your organization don't.
Huh? No, we don't.
Yeah, your organization don't. Y'all need to focus.
No, we ain't doing that.
But for the WNBA, those women are doing a good job. There's nothing wrong. Organization to organization congratulating each other, and everybody be prepared to bring your A game next season and bring it again and see who's going to get there. But there's nothing wrong with those women saying collectively as a group, we're going to congratulate those that won. There's nothing wrong with that. Now,
They're
I know
not
y'all
gonna bring
got
the
show, so I'm going to go on, but I said what I said.
They're happy for the other things. They ain't gonna bring the A game. They just want them to win it again next year.
Kanisha just dropped the mic on you, man.
With that being said, can she congratulate Michigan for last year beating Ohio State?
Don't you start. Don't.
Boy, you've been open up a can of worms.
Hey, what is wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with it.
What?
There's nothing wrong with it.
But you poking.
I'm on her side.
No, you're not. You come on, don't. Okay, I get it. He said no. No. Okay. That's another. Stay over there. Don't.
Okay. So,
hey man, you new to this married thing. You better stop it. Hey.
Oh, hilarious. So,
I was just saying.
With that said, congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces. Now everybody else got to come together, man, and get better so they can try to win their chip next year.
And guess what?
So, yes,
this top 7 on the team all under contract.
They'll be back.
They'll be back again.
They'll be back
again.
Now,
more time in
it's
more
hard.
time in Coach Hammond's system. More time in Coach Hammond's system coming forward, and they're only going to gain more chemistry.
Yeah. I'll say this here: it's hard to repeat. It's hard to get back. Nevertheless, I'm a firm believer in what I like to call the Tiger Woods effect. Remember when Tiger Woods first came in, he started working out. He was, going to the gym, lifting weights and all that. Golfers start doing the same thing. People going to try to figure out. They're going to be looking at tape all year long, or in the off season anyway, to try to get to that same situation. But good season, man.
Good season of WNBA basketball. All right. Well, let's jump in. My bad, Corey.
No, you're not. No, both of y'all.
I'm not sorry. Go.
I know. Look, I know you
Go
ain't.
Blue.
Look, he was sending text messages. Go ahead.
And my fault. I forgot to say episode 36, season 3.
Okay.
Let's welcome James Littlejohn, Jovan Brooks, Kanisha Davis, who came in hot, Rodney Littlejohn, Alicia Roberts, Larry Wright, all to the show, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us, baby. Like I said, episode 36, man. All right, let's jump right back in it, baby. The Arizona Cardinals just won the game in overtime on a fumble by Hunter Renfrow, a fumble return for a touchdown. Arizona held. What's that?
That's his former teammate that hit him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hunters?
At Clemson.
Oh, wow. That takes the Raiders to 0-2.
Welcome to the club. Let me say this before we get started. Let me give the Falcons a couple of, I ain't gonna call them flowers, just some tulips for a great second half effort. I mean, they make it exciting. The coach is getting better with making tight decisions as opposed to playing timid. I saw some decent changes. I saw some fight in Atlanta that I hadn't seen in a while. Listen, we are who they say we are. Nevertheless, the play is getting better. I can see it being, a better efforted season. Though we are the Falcons.
Didn't you say 8 wins, Corey?
I said it's possible. I said it's possible. It's doable. Like when we play the Saints, we should. I was there.
Don't open that door. You know where
I'm
D and I will go.
I'm just saying, being there, I watched when it started. I watched the decline. I watched when the gangrene started from the leg up to the body. I saw it. You know, I was not shocked. You know what I'm saying? This is the chick who's been letting me down for a while. I'm not tripping. Nevertheless, in this case here, we were getting it handed to us. It was what 30 something, or was it 35? This 3
28. It was 28-3.
All right, 28-3, and we worked our way out of that 28-3 mess, you know, because like normally that's our number. 28.
Y'all seen that score before, right?
We worked out some things. We got some interceptions. We worked some good plays. We were in the game. Most of the time, I start going to the grocery store, getting my kids ready. You know, nevertheless, we had something to say, and that's what I'm saying. I'm giving them, you know, now I don't even want to call it flowers, some pats on the back for not giving up. You know, I'll be straight with you. What I asked my wife, I said, I'm sitting here and I go, I need Matthew Stafford to give me one of his interceptions, and then I need a score, and we kind of did that. You know, Matthew Stafford started, you know, acting crazy or whatever, and then out of nowhere, you have one of the best, if not the best wide receiver in the game, fumble one and give us a mulligan. You know what I'm saying? Or give us a, you know, here you go. Let's see what you can do. Then come to the last play of the game where, you know, try for a Hail Mary. And Marietta wants to run. let me see if I can run it in.
He didn't run. He got sight. He's running for his life.
He ran to the end. I mean, just throw it. Your job is to throw it. He ran to the side. Where you going? Get back there and heave it. That's what your job is. Not run to the end zone or to the sidelines and see what's happening.
You asked for this, Corey, though. You asked for this. You cried for Matt Ryan to leave, and you wanted Mariota to be in there.
Not okay.
You asked for this.
You know what? And that's fair.
Matt Ryan would have thrown that Hail Mary. He wouldn't have completed it, but
Matt Ryan,
thrown it.
Nevertheless, we wouldn't have been in that situation with Matt Ryan. Yeah. We're still in, but then again, like we're still in the same position. If Matt Ryan would have been there, it would have been the same thing with him there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying there's life in the team. We're not held up. This is a whole nother squad. You know what I mean? My offensive line is different. My defense is different. You know? Listen, we can only go up from here. Now, I'm hoping to not be that 2-15 team. You know, I don't want to be 2-15 like the master said. We have the potential to be better. You know what I'm saying? I just need a little bit more magic, sort of like you guys had today.
You need Cooper Rush. We ain't trading him.
I'm just saying magic. A little bit of. I'm just saying. I ain't saying luck. I just said magic. We need a little bit of magic. You know, because I know luck would have been more of an insult, but we need a little bit of magic and a little bit of luck sprinkled here and there.
Well, anybody who win a game on a Sunday needs a little bit of luck here and there. No matter who you are.
And speaking of magic, it was a magical performance by Tua today.
Yeah.
Did he go six touchdowns
and 450
and 450. 21 points down in the fourth quarter, and Tua and Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle puts this team on their backs.
The largest blown lead in 12 years in the NFL.
Absolutely, man.
Regular season?
It was large. It was fourth quarter lead blown in 12 years. Yeah. You guys were only up 19 in the fourth quarter.
How much they were up
21 in the fourth quarter.
21.
Oh, wow.
You no longer the clown, Corey.
So y'all tell me, man. You know, we were last week. We said, or the week before, we were saying like Tua is the guy, one of the people that you know, had to play. You know, this was his year to show himself, man. I think this is a great start. Y'all talk to me about how y'all feel about that Miami great comeback.
Not just bad teams either. I mean, New England, they were in the playoffs last year. They got some things to clean up, but they're a good team. You know, they made the playoffs. They got a great coaching staff. The Baltimore Ravens are a really good team. It's not like their offense played terrible. Defense did. But, you know, Lamar still had a good game. Broke the record for most 100-yard games as a quarterback, 100 rushing yard games in NFL history. Yeah, they played well, and there's no, they didn't just beat up on a bad team. Mm-hmm. So there's no, they're for real.
Let's go, Corey.
So I was at the barbershop when I think somebody was telling about the end of the game. You know, I think James had put, them damn Fins. Well, I'm like, did they win? Like they came back and won. Now this is my thing. As always, somebody got to get picked on. And when I was watching, and reading a few little stats, Lamar Jackson got picked on again for some reason. Now I'm gonna throw a question out at y'all, and then we'll keep going. Was it his fault or was it the defense's fault that let this team down? Because I think they were up 35,
14.
Okay. But was it his fault or was it the defense's fault that let him down? Because he continued his play, right?
He had over 100 yards rushing. He had 3 touchdowns. I mean, when can you blame a quarterback for a defense giving up 6 touchdown passes, 450 yards? How's that a quarterback's fault?
And that's what I'm saying. It's always somebody to say, because of the contract, they got to point their finger at somebody. And I just saw where they pointed at him because, I'm back and forth watching the game. But I'm just asking. It wasn't his fault, though, was it?
No, he didn't give up 42 points, no.
He didn't give up 42 points, right.
That's what's up.
That's some Lamar haters like you got Corey being a Kyler Murray hater. That's all that is.
I didn't hate on Kyler Murray.
No. I'm saying the people that say, listen to me, Corey. I'm asking you a question. I'm saying the people saying that about Lamar are Lamar haters like Galen is a Kyler Murray hater.
Oh, you said Corey is a Kyler Murray.
Because he was talking to you.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Okay. I was that's him.
All right, OG, give me your thoughts, baby, on this Miami 2-0 team. I think coming out of the season, man, I think we all had them going 0-2 in our picks.
Wait, OG. Wait, OG.
We probably did. Go ahead.
Are we saying this team is more okay? Wait. Because these are comeback wins, both of them. Are they going to be able to do this? Are they going to be able to do that this whole season?
But we don't know if they can always be down the whole season.
And that first game wasn't a comeback. They was leading the whole game against New England.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And I guess I was one of the ones to say that Tua had something to prove this year because this is third year and he's starting to prove it. And I said that I think I also said that he would probably he would have a better chance this year because he's got the weapons. He's got Water and Tyreek Hill, so he's got weapons out there that will help him to succeed. And that's why I say if he doesn't succeed this year, that's why he's going to be looked at very, very hard. But what he did today,
you're off to a great start.
And Tyreek Hill was so wide open. I mean, he didn't even have to have a cannon to hit it, man.
Yeah.
He just had to throw it up. Tyreek went back to it, got it, and still kept going.
Was it? Wow, that's crazy. So you think that in the AFC, as of right now, the Fins have a chance?
Depends on what a chance is. They have a chance of winning their division.
For what?
Huh?
Yeah.
Have a chance for what?
I'm just calling it a chance right now. I don't want to put any stipulation.
They have a chance to make the playoffs, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that, and I agree. I just think right now, I think that to me, the strongest team in the AFC right now is Buffalo.
Yeah, I think the Buffalo wins their division, but they're the first wild card.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So are they better than the? I guess with 2-0, you can say better, but are they better than the Chiefs or Baltimore?
But definitely better than Baltimore because they beat Baltimore today.
Yeah.
They did. I'm just saying, was it a convincing win or was it like one of those comeback stories where they just didn't have an answer? With the defense being crappy, but because the part that I saw, that's when I let up on it, was Baltimore came out, smoking.
I mean, it was such a good game. You could say that them and Baltimore are on the same playing field, but they have the slighter edge because they beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not like Baltimore's a slouch.
Right.
And for me, Baltimore playing out, they went into Baltimore and won, which is not an easy place to play. I would like Zach said, man, I would put them just a hair, over them because of the win at home, at their home. So yeah, I would.
They being down 21, they could have put their heads down and said it's over, but they didn't have that mentality. They kept playing.
I'm gonna say this too. So what I've learned so far is when a team starts with some momentum and they get that steam going, sometimes it's nothing their defense can do. especially like I'll use that example with last week anyway. I ain't gonna say always, but when the Saints start they got on the roll. They start feeling themselves, start steamrolling, and then it's just you can't do nothing but win at the end of the game. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't by myself thinking that it was Lamar's fault. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
It is not Lamar's fault
at all. So let's transition on to the OGs team, the Washington Commanders, man, who went down early, but tried to make a comeback late versus what was it, Detroit Lions?
Yeah. It's like I said.
That was rhetorical.
Like I said before, like we were talking before the game started, Jack. They had to play 60 minutes. They didn't play in the first half. It was like 6 minutes in the second quarter before they even got a first down. But then they came back in the second quarter and played that they should have been playing. The second half and played they should have been playing the whole game. Now you're talking about some coaching, like we talked about beforehand. They was down by 8 points, and Ron Rivera decided he wanted to go for 2. If he gone for 1, it'd have been a 7-point lead. So I didn't understand that. Mm-hmm. But you got to play the whole game. You can't just go down. I think they was down 22, and think you will come back and win. Which they gave it a gallant effort, and but they'll be all right.
Yeah, congratulations, Chuck.
What you congratulate me on that?
Valiant effort against the Lions.
Whoa. See, he out here when they
12
win.
Wins?
I wish you'd have been on him last week, but
I was getting married. What do you want? I was getting married.
Okay, well I guarantee you we would have more opportunity to talk to you about when Dallas lose.
Dallas sucks. I know that.
But you're on the Cooper Rush high right now.
Cooper Rush. I love Cooper Rush.
Look. OG, we got to focus on this week, man. You can't keep going back to last week, dog. Like,
but Cowboys fans lived in
Why I can't?
Because you took us on.
I can go where I want to go.
You're right, but I would have been there had not I wasn't getting married. I've handled losses too.
I'll give you that. But it's going to be some more opportunities for you to come on here when y'all lose. I guarantee it.
And that's what
I will be there.
James Brown. What's up, Big James? Man, James says he lives in Buffalo all his life, and he's never liked the Bills. He's a Go Saints fan. So
Go Saints.
Let's go there.
Wait, no, before we go there.
No, he do that.
Yeah, before we go there, I'm gonna say this here, and I'm gonna give G some credit on this one. Cause I think you picked Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Corey. Don't get Corey. Don't give him no credit. He picked Detroit. No. He didn't pick Detroit because he thought Detroit was gonna win. He picked Detroit because he want to pull for Washington. That's all.
No.
Don't give that man no credit for that.
I'm gonna give him some credit. I remember he kind of tagged himself to Detroit a couple of times when we did. I'm gonna give him that. And I remember, like I said, he golfed through for 4 touchdowns. And I remember I was asking, he saw something in them that we didn't see at first. Mm-hmm. And I don't think this is the first time he chose. I'm giving him some credit here. That's why I said before we do that, Detroit, they came out with some fire. I remember he was talking about the coach and how he was crying and all. He said, I think they got something to say this year. I'm gonna give him that.
Thank you, Corey.
It's terrible that it happened against your squad, but Goff threw for 4 TDs. He was he was chunking up that defense. He was making throws that I hadn't seen him throw in a while with confidence. You know what I mean? And then I watched this coach come over there, give him a hug. Hey man, they playing on emotions, feelings. That coach cried 17 weeks last year, and I think it's kind of paying off a little bit. You can't can you at least give him that much?
He gonna cry some more. I ain't giving G Jack.
Dang, okay. Look, my bad.
Like I said, that was all his rate. That's all that was.
Okay.
You can give some flowers if you want to. You give some flowers if you want to, but I'm not giving him no flowers.
You're supposed to give sportsmanship, remember? Right?
Who said something about sportsmanship?
Me. You're supposed to give sportsmanship.
I just did. I told the truth.
You said I ain't giving G Jack.
That's the truth. That's the
And you
truth.
said it out. Look. Now,
I meant it.
Don't do that, Pop. Don't do that.
hold on, Mr. Wright. We're not going ahead of himself. Look, we're trying to give it to him right now. You being a dad,
Right. No, we're not talking about the past. We're not talking about last week, y'all. We already talked about it.
That just goes to show. That just goes to show what I said.
We ain't talking about that.
Now I'm gonna say this here, and I'll get off the soapbox.
All right.
I think golf and what is Aron Saint Brown or whatever. What is it? Amon Ra. Yeah. Am I saying it right?
However, Saint Brown, the one with two last names.
Right, yeah. Saint Brown. I think they found a good combination because that dude was going off too, and he was making it happen. They both, they both were on the same page, and they both said they work hard in the off season. Mm-hmm. Starting to pay off, starting with y'all, but
so now y'all giving Detroit all these flowers. So
no, that's not. I'm just bringing it to the light on what G had said at first. I think they're gonna be okay this year because they're not gonna be the trash of the league this year. You know?
Right. That's right. That's for the Falcons. Look, see
Car. See what you give for giving this man some flowers. That's why I say don't do it, Core.
You're right.
Look, hey, Detroit going back to last week, since y'all want to keep going back, they gave Philly a run for their money last week and lost by a field goal at the end.
And last week, what did Washington barely do against Jacksonville?
So if we going back, then what did y'all do against Tampa Bay?
We sucked like always.
We won against Jacksonville.
You're not going to get it from me.
We won.
You can't hurt me more than the Cowboys already have.
We won against Jacksonville.
I'm gonna let you know, G. That's the last time I do that for your ass.
I tried to warn you, Corey.
Corey, I'm sorry.
You can't. You can't do that now, G.
Hey, Kadisha,
let's go back to the thing.
I need help.
Let's get this thing back on the track, man. Hey, the New Orleans Saints versus the Tampa Bay Bucks. This was a physical game. These two defenses were playing lights out. That Tampa Bay defense is for real, man. It was good last year. I think it might be even better this year. Tell me what y'all thought about that game, man. 20-10 win by the Tampa Bay Bucks.
That was
on the road.
Jameis being Jameis. I mean, they reined him in. He was 6-1 as the starter, last year, and then week 1. He took care of the ball, and then just Jameis being Jameis, and the physicality, the fights. I think that fight might have switched momentum up a little bit, lit a fire under Brady a bit, and that team, and that was a rally cry they needed.
Did y'all see that fight?
Yeah, it was Brady starting it. Starting it with his mouth.
It wasn't Brady that started it. He said something too. It was
Lattimore.
Yeah, Lattimore was over there. He had said something to the coach, said something to the defensive coordinator. Then Tom Brady walked by, shut your ass up. Then Evans came by for and got it heated. You know what I'm saying? Evans was like, hey. He pushed 2 or 3 people down, and he could have did it by himself if he needed to. But, that's what they needed. They needed a little fire. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I think that helped. It helped Tampa out more than it hurt Tampa because Lattimore was locking up any and everybody that was on his side. He was having an outstanding game, and I think that him and Mike Evans already had a little beef already, but
from that last game, right? They showed the clip, right.
Yeah, so he was already taking Mike Evans out the game already. So them losing him, I think, opened it up a little more for Tom Brady to be able to complete a little bit more passes because Tom Brady was hot. I mean, he was throwing tablets. He was cussing the players out, the refs. Every time he dropped back, he was running to the ref about something.
Crying like he always does.
Yeah. So A heck of a game though, man. For them to go on the road, to start the season 2-0 on the road, man, is really good. Really good on his part, man. So let's move on to my dad brought up the Jacksonville Jaguars. They shut out the Indianapolis Colts 24-0. Matt Ryan, your old quarterback, he throws 3 interceptions.
Looks like Carson wasn't the problem after all, Mr. Irsay.
Classic.
That's like just see me. You could say that, Zach. I just saw something pop up on my phone just now saying that the Colts can no longer blame Carson Wentz.
Well, he only had 7 interceptions last year. He actually took care of the ball. He just couldn't beat the Jaguars getting to the playoffs. But it looks like he wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
Same with Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
And Andrew Luck. And every other quarterback they've thrown in there.
Let's backtrack just a second, y'all. I saw this statement that Mr. James Brown put up. He said if Winston can stay healthy, they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Who is Winston?
They were
James?
5-1
James
last year. They were 5-1 last year before he tore his ACL. I mean, they're going to have some winnable games. You know, it's not like every team they play on the schedule is a tough team. As long as he listens to the coaching staff and doesn't become old Jameis every game, they have a chance to make the playoffs. This is his only 3 interception game in the last 8. So, like, he's gotten better at taking care of the ball.
But remember, he doesn't have his coach anymore.
No, but he has an extension of Sean Payton.
Like Sean Payton just did this like, don't do that. Yeah. Sean Payton used to be like, don't do that shit. Don't throw that shit. You know, because he got a little excited trying to beat his old team today. That's what I saw. You know, and I kept seeing him, you know, trying to fit it into places where it don't fit. That's the wrong hole, kid. You know what I'm saying? He was trying too hard. That's all. And he didn't work on what he beat us with, which was 13-5. Landry and Thomas. That's what beat us. When they went on their little streak, them 2 guys, and they kept going deep to Olave. I get it. Olave had them guys beat, but if you can't get it there, then stop going there. You know, they kept going to Olave. Whatever, man. So Larry Brown, I disagree. Even if that dude stays upright, he gonna beat James. He gonna steal somebody crab legs.
On that note, I gotta get out of here. I gotta put the kid to bed. And so I just wanted to come on and say Cooper Rush for president.
Man, go ahead on with that.
Commanders suck.
Before you leave, my guy, listen, you had some wonderful pictures, man. You had a beautiful bride.
Thank you.
Wedding, man.
Congratulations
again, man.
Thank you guys.
Don't mess it up by being yourself.
Hey, Zach, don't do what Corey do.
I already learned to say yes, dear. I don't get it out of here. No.
She already knows who you are, so.
And she was already dumb enough to say yes. So we're good.
All right, bro.
Larry Wright says, has Winston ever played a complete season? That's a good question. He's always had a. I think that season he went 30 for 30. I think he played the whole season. That might be like the only season. Yeah.
That man said 30 for 30. Oh, 30 touchdown, 30 interception?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, let's stay in the NFC and let's talk about this Carolina New York Giants game, man. The Giants.
Another time.
No, they won.
They won.
Field goal.
Okay.
Yeah, 1916. They I don't know if they've just been lucky enough to play teams that weren't that great, or are they looking better? I can't tell, because Danny Dimes, he plays well sometime, and then he goes back to being Danny Dimes. Saquon Barkley is he has a good run, and then he is, not so much. Kind of like he kind of plays like Barry Sanders, but he doesn't have as many breakout runs as Barry Sanders had. You know what I mean?
You think?
Whoa! Gee, don't you give that man them kind of props?
No, listen to what I'm saying. No, listen to what I'm saying. He likes to try to dance around to try to get the big run, so he'll lose a lot to try to get the big run. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He's not Barry Sanders. Yeah, he's not Barry Sanders. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Okay. We're on the same page now.
Wow, I'm about to say, man.
So when we find out how good they are next week?
You get to find out a team by like week 5, week 6. You'll know what a team is by that time.
They play y'all next week?
Yeah, they play us next week. That's why he said that.
In New York, or they playing where they playing at?
New York.
In New York. So
yeah, Dallas done had 2 home games. It's time for them to hit the road.
Yeah. I'll be on live from New York. So I'll be there for that game.
Is there a street clothes NFL edition?
We need to do one.
But the game Monday, G. The end of the game Monday?
Yeah. So I'll be in New York. I'll be in New York Sunday. No, I'll be doing it from New York on Sunday.
Okay. I thought you meant you gonna be at the game doing it. Okay.
No. All right. My dad says they are playing better this season so far, but they really haven't been tested yet. I tend to agree with that. But hey, they're 2-0, man. 2-0. And they honestly, and I will say, under Coach Datto, they look like a different team.
This is his first year?
The penalties have I think this is second year. This is second year.
Okay.
This is second year. The penalties have lessened. They seem to be a very physical team, especially on defense. They seem to stop the run well. They kind of held Henry in check last week, and
this that coach that's getting rid of everybody that the other dude had. And is that the same dude?
No, that's not him. Oh. That coach is in New England.
Oh.
But Coach Datto, man, he has been playing well. Like I said, they held Henry in check, and they kind of held McCaffrey in check as well. I know he went for over 100, like 106 or something like that on a bunch of carries. So,
I think it also just depends on how long Saquon Barkley stays healthy too, because that's gonna take a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
You're absolutely right on that, OG. Absolutely right on that. So they are 2-0. Carolina Panthers and Baker Mayfield, they're 0-2. It's looking like the Cleveland Browns, man, that wasn't a bad trade to get rid of him. He may not be that dude, man. He may not be that dude. But speaking of the Cleveland Browns, they give the New York Jets their first win of the season, and a comeback win at the buzzer. Garrett Wilson and Joe Flacco put together a Flacco. I mean, what can you say? The wily vet.
I came back from the barbershop. My wife said, "I need a hug." Yeah, really? Listen, I was trying my best to be confident, but I wouldn't. I didn't do a good job. I apologize. So I go, "Welcome to my world, baby. Give me a hug."
Oh Lord.
I understand your pain. I said, I understand your pain. Give me a hug. Seem like that.
So I wish ATL guy Trevor, man, where you at, Brody? Man, he was super excited last week.
I wish when the Atlanta plays Cleveland, I wish I could have a seat right behind y'all, Corey.
Hey, I don't want that seat. She said it was the dumbest law ever. She was so high. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was not happy.
Corey, y'all have the NFL?
Huh?
Y'all have the NFL package?
Yeah. We got the Sunday package. Yeah, we watching all that. So let me tell you. So let me tell you how it started at first. We have it at first because I was downstairs, right? She in the bedroom, and so she comes downstairs. So I'm flipping through because I'm trying to watch via fantasy to see all these teams doing what they do, right? So she goes, I can't get it on Cleveland, and I can't get the channel on there. And I was like, it's right here, Look. Now she goes, we're gonna have to switch TVs, and I'm like, okay, fine. I said, just try to find it. It's there. Then I hear, okay, it's on. Watch your TV, watch your show. Yeah. So he said our defensive coordinator needs to answer for that foolishness. It's happening everywhere.
So, yeah, I missed it. What happened at the end? I missed the end of the game. What happened?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying I missed because I wasn't watching it. So I guess
Nisha, can Nisha explain to us what happened?
Babe,
No.
come here. He said, "Huh?"
And
so Galen said he missed it. He wants to know what happened at the end.
And y'all want me to relive that drama? That's what y'all called me up here for?
I was asking her request,
I literally just calmed down, and y'all want me to come up here and relive that?
Tell us what happened.
Okay, what happened was we were up by 13 with 1 minute and 55 seconds left on the clock. I thought the game was over. I just started folding up towels.
Whoa! Wait, say that again.
We were up by 13
in the fourth quarter.
Yes, with 1 minute and 55 seconds left on the clock.
Wow.
Literally, I don't know what our defense thought was going on, but I don't know what kind of coverage he was trying to. Clearly, they're going to try to get downfield fast, right? Because time is not on their side. No. Our defense is just standing around as if there is nothing left to do. Like they ready to go get in their cars. The receiver runs right past Denzel Ward. He looking like it's a friend from high school to just pass him. He don't even care the guy that ran past him. And then the next thing we know, they got like after two plays and they had a touchdown. Then an onside kick, which they recovered, brought it right on back down for another touchdown. And our kicker had missed the extra point on our last touchdown. So instead of tying, we lost. And I'm still furious about it. I need to draft an email. Because somebody need to explain what they were thinking. Because I just don't understand. They literally, the defense just stopped playing. There was no coverage, none.
And look, I set my I think I had the Saints or the Cowboys defense, and I was like, Cleveland playing the Jets. Let me pick them up. I picked up the Cleveland defense and put them in.
Yeah, I had them in too in one of my leagues.
They gave me -3 points.
They gave up 17 points in the fourth.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Sorry. It was ridiculous. And I will say this: our offense looked much improved from last week. Like Brissett looked like he had his head on his shoulders, like he was getting comfortable. He was looking better. Amari was doing his thing, despite somebody on this group who said that he wasn't going to do well in Cleveland. But Amari was out there doing his thing, and our defense decided with 1 minute 55 seconds our defensive coordinator, it was the coverage that he called for. It wasn't the players and their talent. It was the coverage.
It was G1.
Yeah, it was G.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was you.
Yeah, it was you.
What I say?
That Mark wasn't going to do good in Cleveland.
I like Amari Cooper.
You gave he was in Dallas?
But not
I love Amari Cooper.
You were hating.
No, not me.
We can roll the tape back. Trevor, put that on TikTok. Splash these two Cowboys together.
I wanted Cooper to stay with us. I love Cooper. Cooper's a beast. I didn't say that.
Yeah. Okay. We'll roll it back. We'll roll the tape back. But
no, that wasn't me. No.
Well, somebody said it. We'll go back and look at the old footage and we'll see who said it. Somebody said it.
Yeah. No.
Nobody but G.
That wasn't me. No.
Because nobody else had an invested interest in Cooper.
Right. And she was saying that the whole season, like, he gonna.
Yeah. Y'all got a beast in Amari Cooper.
We did. We're looking at our backfield is strong. Amari is doing his thing. Brissett is settling to a rhythm that can carry us until Deshaun get back. But our defensive coordinator me and him need to have a meeting.
Now, Brissett, that's a different story. Now, I said Brissett ain't gonna be the one. I did say that. I said that.
Well, I mean that's fine, but he looked better this week than he looked last week, and that's good enough. He managed the game just fine. He used our running backs, which is what he needs to do. Right. And him and Amari Cooper connected well today. But with 1:55 left, I don't know if our defensive coordinator had left and went home. I don't know what happened, but he wasn't doing his job.
Thank you.
Well, we appreciate that, Kanisha. That's good information. I did not know that. All right. So and I'm sorry that you had to rehash that again. I do apologize. So going to this team in the AFC, they lost to the Miami Dolphins last week, and we thought they was going to be in trouble again this week playing Pittsburgh, who looked not good against Cincinnati, but they did beat Cincinnati, who we consider a top team. Pittsburgh falls to this New England Patriots team, and it seems like your boy Belichick had a game plan. Give me your thoughts on this Pittsburgh New England game, man. They shut down Harris again. Made it tough. Huh?
You think the game plan was Harris?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got it. You want to force Mitchell Trubisky to beat you. I don't think you want to allow your boy to get off. If Najee Harris gets off, or that running game gets off, it makes it a lot easier for the Pittsburgh Steelers to run their offense. So I definitely think that for me, I think that's what the game plan was. He's always going to take somebody out. He's going to try to make you one-dimensional. So give me your thoughts on that. I know Rodney's hurting about that. He had a good week last week. Not so good this week. OG?
I don't know. I didn't see much of the game. I'm looking at the stats right now. Like you said, they did take Najee Harris out. He was only 15 carries for 49 yards. And Trubisky only had 168 yards, 1 TD, and 1 interception. So I guess he made him one-dimensional. But the thing is, I know Corey believes in Mac Jones, but I don't think New England go that far.
I like Mac Jones.
I know you do, but I think this is a good win for New England, but I don't think. I think the top two teams coming out of that division is going to be Buffalo and Miami.
I think the Patriots, they relied on a whitelist defense of Pittsburgh, and went that way. You know what I'm saying? They kind of utilized some plays that had they had Watt, and probably wouldn't have happened. So they kind of relied on that and made it a competitive game. Though, like I said, 17-14 is really like it's a Pittsburgh game to me. Never high scoring, more defensive, and they came out on top. You know what I mean? So I'm they responded, from that loss last week, and just like I said, can't hold building up. And it's not more. I like Mac Jones, but I like Mac Jones under the tutelage of the coach. You know what I'm saying? Belichick. You see what I'm saying? Right. So it's like my wife said, the entire AFC lost today. That's how she felt. Like they lost. That's how she felt. But
they did. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the AFC North anyway.
Right.
But it's. I just think they took advantage of that left side, where Watt normally is. You know what I'm saying? So,
and came out with a W. It wasn't pretty, but they came out with a W. So I guess that either tells us the team that Miami is, or how resilient the Patriots are. Are they are they getting better? Or we might be seeing, to answer the other question with Miami, a good Miami team, but who knows, bro? Who knows? But
let me tell y'all this. The Pittsburgh Steelers are 0-5 without TJ Watt.
Oh.
So
and he could be out. He could be out, what, 4 to 6 weeks?
Yeah, so just remember that stat. Last week I had it down 0-4 last week, and I meant to put New England down as winning because of that stat right there, and forgot to put it. I mean, I forgot, but I didn't. I went with the Steelers, but I won't be doing that again.
I ain't gonna go with that because I hate to. I'll be going against what I battle myself with, pride myself, should I say? I'm a Tomlin fan. He works through these situations, and that. Hey, I hope he knows that stat.
Right.
So he can work on it. You know what I mean? So I hope that stat don't come true, bro.
Yeah, and it all depends on who he's coaching against. He coached against another good one in Belichick. Who can play with on his level. So last game, man, before we get up out of here, the Cowboys Cincinnati game. Y'all want to give me your thoughts on that? It was a tough win, closer than I wanted it to be. But y'all go ahead and give me your thoughts. I mean, we haven't covered this yet, so I figured we had covered this before we get off.
Why is this last? Why is it always last?
Honestly, I forgot. Honestly, I was about to end the show, and I was like, wait a minute, we didn't even talk about the Cowboys. So let's talk about you, Corey. You seem like you don't, OG don't like he want to talk about it right now.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about it.
He said, well, I want to talk about it. I don't want to hate, because my team lost, but in that last 2 minutes, I started watching your that game heavy when it was 17, was it? When it was knuckled up. Some kind of way, stars make plays, and what was it? What's your defensive guy? Your cornerback?
Parsons. Oh, Diggs.
Make a play. Go out there and make a play. Yeah. And that put y'all in a better position. Cause I'm like, they needed that first down, and that first down did not happen. And the guys that you want to make plays, And I'll be straight with you. I was rooting for Cincinnati. I think I picked Cincinnati, and I watched them. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought your kicker wasn't gonna make it. I was like, man, he new kicker at 54 yards. I'm like, can he make it? Who gonna make it? And then they made the kick. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't rooting for y'all. I wanted you to be in the same situation as me because I wanted you to feel what I was feeling. I wanted you to be 0-2. I was hating. I ain't gonna lie to you. I said, so I ain't gonna lie. I said, you gotta go deal with G. I said, I know, right? Damn it. Dang. Yeah, I came so close to him feeling what I'm feeling right now. So, but you come on cheese and what up? Welcome to the show. He feeling good,
OG.
Corey, you go learn by trying to get this man flowers, man.
Oh, I give him.
No, you can't give him no flowers. Right. That's that competitive thing. I would never get Cowboys flowers.
I'm a different guy.
Yeah, because you talk about Diggs. Let's talk about the time Diggs got beat in the game. He see what I'm saying? It's always when something happened to a Cowboy, it's always a penalty. It's always something else.
Did you see the push off though? Let's be honest, Chuck. Golly, man. The
what
man
advantage? What advantage did he gain? Did he gain an advantage?
He got like 2 yards of separation.
So you gonna tell me Diggs they interfered none during the game either, did they? And not
No,
get called.
No,
Yeah, see what I'm saying? See, that's double standard, man. That's double standard.
What are you talking about?
Just what I just said. It was an ugly win. You shouldn't have won, but that's all right. You'll get what's coming to you. What goes around comes around. You get it back.
I saw Diggs. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And Cooper Rush, I know. Zach, how Cooper Rush right now? But Cooper Rush is not that guy, and he gonna let you down sooner or later. And let's not talk about hands of stone.
How many drops did he have?
I don't know. I just watched the end of the game, hoping they was gonna lose.
He caught one too. He did good.
He ain't drop any. He ain't drop any.
How many did he catch?
Let me see.
He caught one at the end.
I think he only caught maybe 5 or 6. He didn't catch many. They were playing really good defense.
I say this: he caught one when they needed it to be caught, right?
Yeah.
So the team played harder for Cooper Rush than they do for Dak, huh?
No.
How many times did Cooper Rush get sacked today?
Twice.
How many times did Zach get sacked? Dak Prescott get sacked.
He got twice. Oh, I'm sorry. He was 7. He caught 7 passes, 7 for 75. Yeah, he was on his game, but Noah Brown had a good game as well. Cooper Rush, and I told y'all this last week. We got to run the ball. I think today, man, we had 27 attempts. 27 attempts. That makes the game a lot easier on your quarterback when you're able to run the ball. And you don't have to be successful in running, but you just gotta have the willingness to run the ball. And I thought they did that. And then, like I said, it makes the game a lot easier on them, man, when they do that. So I like the win. It's a tough win. I had us going 1-1 in that first 2 games, man, and that's where we are right now, 1-1, man. So
who did you pick? Who did you pick on Wednesday?
I picked Cincinnati, but I thought we'll beat Tampa Bay in the first game. So that's why I had us 1-1. I thought we'll lose to Cincinnati after our win against Tampa Bay. So
who is Brown on your team? Who is Brown?
Noah Brown. So Noah Brown is he's been like our 5th or 6th receiver for the last 3 years.
5 receptions, 91 yards, 1 TD.
Yeah, but he and Cooper Rush, they have a great rapport because Cooper Rush has always been the backup. So he's
working out again.
Yeah, so he's always thrown to him. So they have a nice connection already when they play scouts team and all this and that. So he knows where to be with Cooper Rush, man. So I thought they did well. Like I said, run the ball, make the game easier. My defense, I got to sell defense, man. They got a little tired in that fourth quarter. I think we only had like 17 yards up until towards the end of the fourth.
Yeah, that drive at the end of the game, Cincinnati took 8 minutes and 17 plays.
Yeah.
Elliott, 15 carries, 53 yards.
53 yards. Yeah. So,
hey man, are we seeing the last of Ezekiel Elliott?
I think we're seeing the last of Ezekiel Elliott as Ezekiel Elliott. As that 20 to 25 per game carrier. I think the way it's looking, and today I was kind of getting upset with him because he'll run once and then he'll come out. And he is coming out on his own accord. Like, hey, come get me. Like, no, man. Keep pushing, man. Keep punching. And he'll call stuff out.
I will agree with that. When I saw him doing this here, so when they do that, they won't give me a breath, give me a breather,
Yeah. I've been a fan of Zeke, man. I'll be sticking up for him, but I'm starting to believe that this may be it.
So I said this before, maybe a little bit out of hate, or I think Pollard had 9 rushes for 43 yards, and he had a long of 17, and they didn't go back to him. He'll be hot, or at least he'll have like I said, I think that 17-yard run, and don't go back to him.
No, but actually they did. So he actually got some really good carries, and what he is, you're not going to give him 15, 20 carries. He's not that type of back.
He had 55 receiving yards, like them dump offs, but not coming out of the backfield, right?
Out the backfield. Yeah, that's out the backfield. So those little toss plays, those that's where he got his little 55 yards. Those weren't passes. Those were little toss plays out the backfield. So that could have been either a handoff or consider that. So he this is what he needs, man. You got Zeke at 15, you got him at, I'm gonna say 13. That's a balanced attack. That's a balanced attack, and that's what you want, man. I think Cooper Rush only threw. Well, he still threw a little bit more than I would like, but 31 is not bad. If he can stay on around 25, 27 pass attempts, we're good. So, like I said, man, I like what we're doing. I told you I think we have the defensive player of the year on our team in Michael Parsons. He got 2 more sacks today. This team is going to be tough, man. If we can stick to it. If we can stick to it. I think we sacked Burrow 7 times again. They said they helped him out with his offensive line. He got sacked 7 times last week. Got sacked 7 times again this week.
14. That's the highest now. That's the highest now. God dang.
But that dude got sacked 7 times, and y'all had to struggle to beat them at the end of the game.
They got sacked 7 times last in the same way. So I don't get it. And 4 interceptions. And a fumble. And
what you telling us is that you feel good with Cooper Rush over the next few games.
I told y'all that.
Okay.
Don't act surprised now.
He said that on TikTok, and I was hoping that
Okay. I just want him to repeat it.
I did say it on TikTok, and like I wrote that email to Jerry Jones. Felicia, write that email to your Cleveland Browns on the too. It'll help.
You would never hear anything. That's a waste of ink and paper.
All right, fellas, man. Let's go enjoy this 8 o'clock game, baby.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, man. Great show. Episode 36 in the books. We didn't jump on any other topics, man. College football.
Right.
Yeah, I know you wanted to jump on college football.
Yeah,
Brett
the
Favre.
Suns. Hey. Yeah, Brett Favre. Hey, do y'all see them nose though, baby? Oh,
Be happy while you can.
oh.
Be happy while you can. Be happy while you can.
Are y'all ranked?
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Where y'all at? Are y'all ranked yet?
I don't think we ranked yet. We should be. We should be in the top 25.
No.
We deserve to be.
No.
We
Why?
deserve to be.
Yeah, y'all not there yet, but Miami's still at 20. Miami's still at number 25. Miami, Pitt,
Miami
Texas
25.
Yeah. Texas and Pitt, Texas A&M, Texas, and then wait, that's 20. Florida at 20. So y'all ain't there just yet. But
Didn't Florida just lose to Kentucky?
Huh?
Didn't Florida lose to Kentucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got them at 2-1. But they still got them ranked number 20.
That's fine. We'll be down there when it comes to butt crunching time, man. We'll be there. So
y'all play Miami?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all got to play Florida
and Florida.
Yeah, they play Florida too.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll be there in the end. All right, man. Hey, great episode. Larry Wright, Kanisha Davis, James Littlejohn, Jovan Brooks, James Brown, my dog, man. Appreciate you rocking with us, baby. We'll be back on Wednesday, man. Make sure you check us out.
That dude real name is James Brown?
James Brown?
That's his real name, James Brown? Like,
yeah, that's his name, James Brown.
Okay.
Hey, ATL guy, very. My guy, Trevor, man. Hey, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, bro. Who was? Rodney Littlejohn.
He don't mean it, Trevor.
Rodney Littlejohn. Hey, man, it was a great week of football. Great week of football, Rodney. Jovan, A to the Z Media Network, man. Thank you for coming on with us, big dog. Who else am I missing? Oh, Lisa Roberts, Mom and Love. I love you. We love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Check us out Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Remember, y'all, keep your head on the swivel, man, and keep God first, baby. We love y'all. We are out. Peace.
Later. All right, fellas.
All right, later.
Hey, y'all, and don't forget, I've been passing my brochures for the golf tournament.
What you say?
The golf tournament.
Well, internet went out right at the end. What'd you say? Say it again.
Oh,
so
my
you've been
bad.
passing out the brochures
for the golf tournament. Yeah, for our golf tournament. That's all. All right, man. Love y'all. Peace out.
later.
Go.